Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Pre-Market Pulsescan Report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Today is Wednesday, March the 28th, 2018. Jumping right into the overnight markets, looking at the Bitcoin futures, as you can see, finally trying to power up and break out. Market is up 120. Bonds are up 10 30 seconds. The Dow is at 56 points at 23,911. NASDAQ 100 down 25 points at 2536 and a quarter. Even the S&P 500 is off 2 and 3/4 at 2618 half. Russell is up 2.4 at 1521.10. Gold sliding further, down $8.90 at 1339. Silver down 13 cents at $16.40. And nat gas is at off a penny at $2.70. Crude oil off 57 cents at $64.67 a barrel. US dollar index is up 20 ticks at 89.57. And the euro is off 21 pips at 124.57. Looking at the Bitcoin futures chart, market is trying to power up a little bit, having some problems at the 81.10 resistance. Currently, the market's at 80.20, and we'll have to see where it goes from here. Getting into some overboughtness, very high probability that this rally could be sold as the market is bouncing around the support area. So this is going to be one to watch. Currently, support for this, if you want to call it, dead cat bounce, technical bounce off the recent lows. Support is at 77.40. If that's taken out, then you have a reversal in play for which the next leg down will be in play, and that one could be pretty devastating. So this one is definitely one to watch for right now. Taking a look here at the bonds. All right, bond futures right now, you can see how this is playing up. All right, nice technical bounce. Everything is bullish. North side of the cumulo cloud, and it's shaping up to be a nice continuation from a bullish perspective. And you got possible rampage coming up, and this is showing around possibly Monday or Tuesday of next week. So we could possibly consolidate a little bit, but when it comes out to Monday and Tuesday of next week, we come up upon some rampage, and that could push bonds north of 146. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. All right. All right, so we do have support around the momentum line of 145.20. And then we have support for the move at 144.20. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this market behaves. So bonds are going to be watched here as yields start to come down. If the bonds continue to rally, you can expect more of the same. So you may not want to lock in those mortgage rates just yet. All right, taking a look here at the, see, some of these, I don't know if they have pre-market. Let's just see. I don't think so. Okay, well, here's TLT. Looks like it pulled back a little bit. Now it's trying to bounce back up. So, yeah, you figure it's still positive for now. This is still a good bullish sign for the TLT, so it should continue to run also. All right, let's take a look at this crude oil. See what we got here. All right, so crude oil's been just consolidating around, dancing around the trend line support, and that's around 64.25. And it should hold because you got the top of the Kumo cloud here also acting as support. You got rampage coming up here, possibly a little rampage by Thursday. So that should help by Thursday morning. It should help to push the price up a little bit. But for what I'm saying, we're probably going to be around the $65-ish range for a while. If the market gets any worse, though, it could drop below the Kumo cloud. But right now, the trend line here is acting as support at 64.25. So this will be one to watch. If if the bulls can come in here and help to lift this market, this will be very interesting. Now let's take a look at the counterpart dig. I don't know if it has pre-market or not. Let's double check. Nope. So far the way this is shaping up, dig will probably pull back a little bit. Let's see. I haven't really looked at OIH and UCO. Let's see what they're looking like. All right, yeah, it's been on the bear side, and right now nothing is seeming to change on that one. Let's see what UCO is looking like. Okay, UCO is following a lot better than OIH right now. All right, but even still, you know, dancing around the trend line as well. Got a little green on the screen, so we'll see if that can help lift this market today on the UCO. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ 100, as you see, is down while the Dow is up. The Russell is barely up, and so is the S&P 500. All right, so here we go. We had this huge leg down here, and now the market seems to be stabilizing around the lows of the support here. All right, really struggling to get back above the momentum line. A close above 65.75 and a half would put in a short-term bottom for the NASDAQ, and then we'll be looking for it to make a run back up towards 66.62 and 3/4. That is the first initial target for any kind of technical bounce, and we look for prices to be sold around those levels. All right, let's take a look here at the E-mini S&P 500. All right, same scenario, but this one seems like it's getting a little bit closer to being bullish. All right, so a close above 28. I'm sorry, a close above 26.21 and 3/4 would put in a short-term bottom for the E-mini S&P 500, of which we'll be looking for 26.40 half, which is the trend line resistance here as an initial target, and a possibility where shorts would start to re-enter the market. So that's what we'll be looking at on this one. If it gets enough power under it, then it'll come and chase this trend line resistance at 26.76. And sure to see sellers come in the market around that level. And you can see the Kumo cloud get inverse rampage to push prices lower, to keep prices pretty much stabilized where they are now. Even if we get a little pop, I see the bears coming in and just beating it back down again. This is a well-defined downtrend on the intraday chart for the E-mini S&P 500. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at nat gas. Looks like nat gas powered up on us just a little bit. Let me just double check that. Yeah, you can see this is yesterday's price action. You can see the market did power up a little bit, and now we're sort of giving it all back. But remember, we're within the Kumo cloud of death where we see sideways prices, and a lot of whipsaws occur in the cloud as well. Currently, if the price drops below 267, that would put in a short-term top, and we could see another leg down, and that could be a very steep drop, and we'll be back down here somewhere, possibly even exceeding that. So we'll keep our eyes open on that. what I'm seeing is a possible bar like this one manifesting here that will put prices around, let's say, I want to say 263, something like that. The lower 260s, because we're at 69 now. So this one's one to watch also if you are on the bear side. So the way to what I see here that's really going to take effect is more so the inverse ETFs on the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. I like the QUID myself, QID. All right, here's the QUID. You can see that the market came off. Now it's trying to figure its way out, but I don't think it has a choice. I think that it's going to lose momentum. It's going to move below 1224, possibly, and then it should spike back up. But this support here may hold, though. This should hold right here. I think we're going to continue to rally in the QUID. I'm looking actually toward 1250. Is it 1238 now? I'm looking for 1250 as an initial target on the intraday. We'll see where it can go from there. But I do see downside in the NASDAQ accelerating. That's why I like the QUID. Looking at the DXD, you can see here, this one's getting ready to break out also. I think north of $9.20 is in play. I'm going to put it out there and say all things being equal, we could see at least 10 bucks, maybe even 11 out of this one. Probably not by the end of the week, but then again, we could see it probably by the end of next week. We'll see how the market moves. DXD doesn't move that much. Financial sector has been getting a lot of play in the news. You can see the liftoff here. This one's getting close to going topside as well. A break above 1206 would put in a short-term bottom, and the market should begin to lift off as the momentum line is beginning to turn upwards as well. So I like the FAS for that reason. The only thing that may be holding it back just a little bit is the Dow being positive, even though it's positive just slightly. This could delay the FAS from truly powering up, but all things being equal, you can see this nice run up here, pull back, and now I think it's getting ready to try to break out again. I don't see this playing out. I see this going green and topping out. Not to mention you got Mad Rampage coming up next week. All right. Once you get into Monday and then Tuesday, you got Mad Rampage, and that should put prices possibly around the 1250 to $13 range, all things being equal, if the stock market continues to sell off, and I'm sure we'll take financials with it. Like the old saying goes, you can't really have a strong technical rally in the stock market without the financials participating. All right, so that's how I'm seeing that one. All right, so this is going to be interesting. We will see what rears itself today on these markets. So let me just take a look at one other one. Let's look at the SDS, the short S&P 500. As you can see here, this one is looking a little bit more positive. So I like this one here. A short-term top is in place if price action drops below $40.09, close below that. We'll put on a short-term top and cause markets to rally. Stock market will rally pretty powerfully if that happens. All right, let's look at the SSO, which is its counterpart. You can see the weakness here. All right, market's been trying to rally and struggling to get above that momentum line of 103.99, and I don't think it's going to be able to sustain that. So we're looking good there. Let's look at the intraday gold and silver market. As you can see here, gold has really been falling off, losing all types of momentum, but finding some support around the trend line of 1337.10. That's going to be one to watch. A close below that would put in a new momentum play to bring prices down to the Kumo cloud, and that's around your 1320 level. The price could easily drop below that and just keep moving forward. This could be, a really powerful downward thrust in the gold futures. We know the end is in play if prices can close above 1355.70. All right, if we can get a close on that on an intraday bar, then we know we put in a short-term bottom to this downward um, trend channel that seems to be picking up in momentum, and then that'll be the end of that. But right now, it's looking like the bears have full control of the gold market for the time being. Looking at silver. Silver has already crossed that Rubicon, and it is accelerating downward also. All right, pulling away from the momentum line. Short-term bottom is in place if we close above $16.46 on an intraday bar. We shall see if that can happen, but I don't think so. You see, price is locking in. The negative momentum is locking in and picking up steam to this downside. So not really looking all that good for silver right now. All right, so we're looking at DGLD for the gold short, and you can see it is starting to break out. All right, initial target is the trend line at $41.10, and that's right there. All right, so we'll see if it can best it and keep running. Let's see, DSLV. All right, it's already getting more powerful than the DGLD. DSLV is already breaking out here. All right, so basically this one's already north of Kumo clouds, and you got rampage for the intraday. All right, for Wednesday going into Thursday, and then even Friday going into Monday, we got rampage. So we could get as high as 27 on the DSLV. So I like that one for a play. I'm looking to probably get involved in that one myself. Let me see. Let me just double check. Not to mention, we got a plethora of crash alerts too that we have to explore. We have crash alerts in gold futures, silver futures, crude oil futures, and so that, yep. So with that being said, those are short plays, so you're looking for shorts on those. As far as rally alerts go, we got the rally alerts in the DGLD, the DSLV, DUG, DUG, DXD, which is a short, Dow, FAS, the FAZ, which is the short financials, JDST, which is the short gold miners, QUID, which is the short NASDAQ, SDS, which is the short S&P, TWM, which is the short Russell. All right, so those are in play for today. Definitely watch your intraday price inflection points as indicated on the list of your entry points, your price inflection points. Pay attention to those price triggers for the day, because there is a very high probability that the ones that I just mentioned for the rally alerts will start pulse waving today. So you definitely want to keep your eyes open for that. With the exception of DUG, because DUG, the oil seems to be a little consolidated at those levels, and I don't see the DUG getting hit today. So that's one to just look at. But all the others, I see those getting triggered today. So definitely keep your eyes open for those. And let me just pull up the JDST real quick, because that one may be the closest to getting triggered. Let's see what we got. All right. Yeah, that one's probably going to get pretty powerful. Selling could come in around this trend line, though, of 54.97. I don't know. We'll have to see how the market's open, too. That's going to tell us a lot. So we'll watch and see. But just pay attention to those price triggers because that's going to be key today. All right. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. And postwavetrading.com is where you can come and learn about these markets, learn how to read the price triggers so that you can be on the right side of the market before the moves happen. Pulsewavetrading.com, 7-day free trial period. Also, you get the free study course along with it, along with live coaching with yours truly. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.